So here's another pattern. The centers are kind of cool the way they're inverted on each other, so that there's the texture on each of the centers. And then if you look also at each of the corners, so there's the 4 colored corners, but then there's the corners that have those interesting, almost looks like a propeller. So kind of, this one took me about 3 evenings to do. The whole time I was doing it, I wasn't sure how I was going to turn out and whether it would be worth it, but it turned out pretty good. So here's a super flip of the last solve. You can see that the pieces are in the same shapes, but the pattern, the color patterns are a lot different. So oops, I kind of screwed that up a little bit. So you can see that here's the red and yellow. Again, here was the green and the blue. And then if we go down the other centers, you can see it's a mixed match of all the different colors. So here's what one of the centers looks like. This is what one of the yellow and red centers look like. And then, so these are what some of the other centers look like. Or not centers, but corners. So, interesting. So I did another super flip on it. So here's the red and blue version, green and yellow, and then the different colors mixed. Kind of cool. So this is in the traditional shape, but you can see that I have the different the faces, or the 6 faces with offsetting patterns of sorts going backwards and forwards. I went with the theme of always red, green, blue, yellow. So it's always red, green, blue, yellow. So blue, yellow, red, green, blue. So that way, red, green, blue, yellow. That way, if I kept that pattern always, then when I was done, the corners would match up and the insides would match up and it would look cute. So kind of like that. Doing a super flip on this is actually kind of ugly. So I'm not going to show that, but just doing a super flip, not a super flip, but doing a through the middle. I'm not saying that right. So for example, I'm going to flip it in the middle of everyone. So I'm going to do the blue, green, and then yellow, and then go back to green, yellow, and then back to green, like as if it was a regular super flip. Now it's actually kind of cute. So this is another version I think is cute and a nice pattern. So anyway, kind of a fun pattern. Everybody have a great day. I just lied to you. I said that the super flip wasn't good looking. Depending on what corner you do it from, it's not good looking, but I happened to pick a different one this time, just double checking. And sure enough, this looks really good with the reds and blues there, and then the yellows and reds. And then down the centers here, or at the faces, that you can see the blue-red keeps a nice pattern along with the yellow-green, and then same concept there and here. So it actually turned out really nice. Depending on which corner you choose to do the super flip from, makes it either good or bad. Have a great day.